Do you want to know why people who actually start pursuing their dreams and goals and acting on their passions do not reach success or become successful? I'm going to tell you why. It is because they allow their circumstances to dictate their determination, dedication, strength, and willpower, okay? No matter what those circumstances may be, whether it's dealing with a significant other, whether it is dealing with their finances, whatever the case may be, their stability, of course, okay? They will allow whatever their circumstances may be, especially when it feels like it is not in their favor. It will discourage them and deter them off of the path they chose to take that was divinely orchestrated, okay? One thing you must know when you are actively pursuing your dreams, your goals, your passions, anything that you were guided to pursue, that is something that you have been wanting for almost your entire life, okay, that's deeply embedded in your soul. You cannot allow your circumstances to be a distraction, because circumstances do not matter. They do not matter because circumstances are always going to change. You may have circumstances for a amount of time that will work in your favor, but that pendulum will always swing the opposite way, because that's just part of nature, where things are not in your favor and things are happening all around you and it is chaotic. All you need to maintain is stability within yourself, and everything will flow and be fine no matter what your circumstances may appear, okay? Now, here is another thing you need to know when you are acting on an idea, when you are following your soul's purpose and that inner divine guidance. This is a rite of passage, that a path that you're taking that has a lot of challenges and struggles is necessary for your growth. When you do get your breakthrough and you receive your manifestations, and you will, because that's going to be at the end of the rainbow, that's what you're going to end up receiving, regardless if you don't allow your circumstances to deter you and people distract you from your purpose. If you keep trusting that divine compass, that inner guidance, you will be successful. Now, you're going to get your blessings, your manifestations, whatever it may be, whether it is finances, whether it is more business flowing to your business, okay? The tools or anything that you've been hoping, wishing, waiting, and praying for, you receive it. You will get it. On the opposite side of that, it's still going to be challenges, but now you're in the spotlight. You're at the forefront. And you're still going to have people that's going to do the exact same thing that you experience on your path. The path to success is about preparation. It is preparing you to become that successful person you know you are meant to be. So you're still going to have people with more power now that is going to go up against your decisions, your business ideas, the moves that you make, no matter what industry you're in, especially the music industry. Okay? I've seen it. They'll take your talent, weaponize it. Okay? And try to monopolize off of it instead of seeing the talent for what it really is and what it's meant to be, and try to take your power away. So that path to success is preparation for that successful person you are becoming and aligning with. And you're going to have the tools to do it. So now it's going to teach you how to stand firm in your convictions, okay? And to trust the inner guidance. Not to trust what's outside of us that you can physically see, but to always trust the inner guidance, to know you are never alone, and that God, your angels, and the universe, your ancestors will always be with you and send you everything along the way that you need so you can keep leveling up. Okay? It is there to show your self-worth, so that if you have to deal with any contracts and you're networking with certain people, one, you're going to be reading their energy. And the energy, if it matches things that you've been through before, you're going to pick up on the red flags already because you understood it and went through it through the process. Okay? And plus, you're still going to have that inner guidance that you use along the way to take you this far. It doesn't just stop. Okay? You're going to have that determination, that strength, that willpower, the patience to allow things to unfold instead of trying to figure things out and take control of the steering wheel. That's another reason why people do not reach success when they start out. They don't know how to release control, hold the vision, and trust the process, and don't allow the circumstances or people to distract you and deter you from your path. Now, let me give you an example real quick, right? It was a young man. I'm going to post what I found online, a picture. His name was Jabbar Gibson, a young man between the age of 18 and 20. I just heard about this situation online through the grapevine, that during Hurricane Katrina, or after the fact, he got an inner nudge to do something he's never done before, to go out and find a school bus or a bus to save him, his family, and other people that was stranded after the storm with no help. And he went and he trusted that inner guidance, even though I'm sure it was people there basically trying to deter him that from fear, of course. Okay, I'm just assuming. He kept oh, sorry about that, y'all. I gotta keep going this video. He kept going. And he ended up passing someone with a bus. Ask that person where they got the bus. You see how God works to send people your way, to send the tools and guidance your way. And he ended up finding that area that had a bunch of buses, where he and these individuals went through each and every bus trying to find one that had keys and that was unlocked. And guess what? He found a bus with keys and that was unlocked. And he didn't know how to drive a bus. And there was nobody with him that knew how to drive a bus. And guess what? He figured out how to drive. You see what willpower, strength, determination, and dedication will do? It will come when you allow it. It will come. He figured out how to drive that bus, and he drove himself, family, and those other people that were stranded after the hurricane to safety. Miles, I'm not sure how many miles, but from Louisiana, from New Orleans to Texas, not having a CDL, a license, or even knowing how to drive a bus, and he made it. The first bus to arrive. He made it. He set out for something. Intuition, divine guidance from within, strength, power, determination, not giving up, fearless, and made it. The sad thing about it is that you really don't hear about it. You really don't hear about it. It's hard to search it. When I tried to do more research on it, okay, the only thing I could find was the negative things that the news had to say. They didn't want to shine the light on him being a hero. Because remember, in other videos I talk about, sometimes you're going to be a hero to some, and then you're going to be a villain to others. You got to play both roles. You cannot have light without darkness. But people want to shine the light on the villain aspect, on what he was doing that wasn't commendable. I'm not going to discuss that. Because everybody got their journey and things along the way. I'm talking about what they not shining light on that nobody else was doing. Where was the government at? Where was the other cities at? You know what I'm saying? To come through and help our people. And I'm not talking about skin color. I'm talking about the human race. I'm talking about people in general to help others. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. People, you know, when you are pursuing your dreams, goals, and your passions, and you're taking the path that is divinely guided and orchestrated, you have to keep moving. This is a test to make sure you will be ready to be the version of yourself you know you want to be, you feel that you're supposed to be, and you were destined to be a leader, a healer, okay, a teacher, a performer, an inventor, a creator, okay, a farmer. You have to go through that rite of passage. So that is why people that start out acting through their passions to pursue their dreams do not reach success. There may be more reasons, but this is the reasons I know of from people who didn't do it. They take circumstances, finances, stability, peer pressure, no support. The very same things that I go through, currently going through, but I'm not budging. Success is yours as long as you don't give up. Love you guys. Bye.